Yo, what's up everybody? It's the editor here. It's 1:30 a.m. I'm fucking tired, but I don't feel like going to sleep, so I got nothing else to do but record this video. So, I want to talk about Epic Games in general, and I want to talk about Epic Games in regard to the newest event we had with Winter Skirmish. Unfortunately, Winter Skirmish was a bust. It was horrendous. It was disgusting. The planes, the lag, the crashes, etc., etc. We had some pro players crying because of how bad it fucking. And nobody can blame the players. Like, if you, I swear, if I see anybody say shit like, "Oh, look at him, he's a pussy," he's fucking crying. Oh my god, dude, this is so much money on the line. This is like money to change someone's life, and you cannot blame them for crying after Epic fucked up this bad. So, Epic Games, if you do not know, people who may not even be into Fortnite watching this video, what they did was, the morning before the Winter Skirmish, they implemented a new patch, adding this sword that gives you 400 HP, like crazy material gain, because you can take out structures like that. Does 75 damage per hit, so depending on the health of the person, that whether that be the standard 150 that someone gets with minis, or 200 if somebody got a big pot. It's 2 to 3 shot, and a lot of lunging, and still the ability to build with infinite slurp, albeit at a slower rate. But I also believe you gain back health and shield once killing somebody, so that's also something to take into account. Now, this sword was just disgusting. I don't even need to really go into comparisons, such as a comparison to animation canceling for farming mats more effectively, or B-hopping giving you too much mobility, or double punch being too much damage, because the sword does all that shit to a more crazier degree. So any kind of like nerf to something that people liked that hired the skill gap, Epic kind of shat on, and instead they lowered the skill gap with this sword. Now, Epic Games did this on purpose. Anybody that thinks this is an oversight, I'm sorry to break this to you, dude. This is not an oversight. Epic Games 100% did this on purpose. This was not an accident. They knew exactly what this sword was going to do. They knew exactly that it was going to fuck up builds. They knew exactly that it's going to be carnage, that it's going to be fucking destroying everybody in the game. They knew 100% this is going to happen. And if you still don't believe me, then you can look at the Fort Mayor's patch and how they tried to get their skirmish players to play on that originally as well. And the only reason they opt out, there actually might be another reason, the only reason they opt out of doing that patch for the skirmish before was because the EU players would have had no time to practice at all with that patch. Because they would have had to prepare earlier. And another reason is because of the lag. Fortnite is not optimized well. We all know it at this point. There's constant ping and FPS drops, and it's been getting worse and worse every season, and Epic has abstained from doing anything about it. See, Epic Games isn't a good company. It isn't a good gaming company. I don't like that people praise it when they fix small, stupid shit like this. Like, the sword never should have been in this game in the first place. And Epic Games fixes the sword, and then suddenly, everybody on the main subreddit for Fortnite, I know it's Reddit, grain of salt, but it's just back to praising and praising and praising. This shit should have never been here in the first place. And Epic Games did this shit on purpose, 100% on purpose. Epic Games' business model is instant gratification for monetary incentivization. What they do is they make quick changes to the game, completely disregarding the integrity of the game, the optimization of the game, and the competitive reliability of the game, in order to get people continuously playing. See, Epic Games caters to the casual base, and we all know they do. But they do it to an absurd degree, because what they're trying to do right now is they're trying to milk Fortnite for every buck they can. Fortnite is not going to last as long as League of Legends, or CSGO, or even Overwatch or Rainbow Six Siege. It's not going to last as long because the developers behind Fortnite truly don't give a shit. Let's make something really clear right now. Epic Games does not care about Fortnite. They do not. If you think they do, I'm sorry, dude. Like, there's no helping you. Because nobody could have looked at that, no dev that has played this game could have looked at that sword and said, This is okay. This sword is not OP. This sword can be countered. Nobody can look at that shit and say, this won't fuck up the competitive integrity. You can't blame the casters. You can't blame the esports coordinator. I'm sure they were just coerced into saying this is okay, or this can't be countered, or you have to do this to beat this, or etc, etc. I'm sure they're coerced into saying it. They can't publicly shame Epic, or they can't publicly say that the sword is unbalanced, because that fucks up Epic's image. But they don't have to bullshit anyways, because we know that Epic did this on purpose. See, Epic almost doubled down on this. They almost said, we'll be keeping the sword in the game, and we will instead be adding more mythic items. Now, if you want to say that was a employee only statement, that only that employee thought that, and he was just trying to pass it off as Epic's narrative, fine. But ultimately, that employee said it in such a fashion that alluded to the fact that that was their direction, and within these last 24 hours, within these last 48 hours, Epic changed it because of how much backlash they were getting. Ninja, Myth, Tfue, Poach, 72 Hours, Vivid, Cypher PK, Bizzle, etc, etc. They all just started talking shit about Epic. They kept going and going and going. Their pro players, their poster child, and Ninja was even going at them. Epic Games had to make the change, or else they would have lost so much more than what they would have gained from the instant gratification model they have. Now, the instant gratification model they have right now, the one that gets the money right now but does not help with the longevity of the game, it's not, of course, going to maintain the game for the future. And Epic knows this, but again, it's like climate change. We all know it's going to happen, but we keep fucking dancing around it. Epic knows that, hey, this can't maintain the game. They think that, you know, when they start declining, they can start fixing shit, and that's just not smart. Epic Games is going to kill their game at this point, unless they start making big changes, unless they start taking their competitive scene seriously, and they start treating their players with respect. Because, dude, your pro players were crying. I think 2 to 3 pro players in the qualifiers were, like, in tears. And that's fucked up. These people dedicate 6 to 10 hours a day to, like, play your game, to care about your game, and instead you shit all over them and you say, go fuck yourself. We want little Timmy to be happy. We don't care about you. You're just a clown we throw money at so you can dance. And if you think that I'm being overzealous with that description of how Epic handles these players, I don't think so at all. There was one part in the tournament where 6 players were running at the sword, all desperately trying to pickaxe each other to try to be the last one left with the sword. And the casters are just laughing at them as they start dropping. And again, you can say maybe the casters just could have said nothing, but they had to make light of the situation in some way. Maybe laughing wasn't the best. Maybe they could have just been like, oh shit, wow, ooh. But again, those are theatrics. Epic thinks their competitive players are tools. They think that their game is just something that they can make money out of and then get out. They think it's a scam. They think it's a hustle. They think that this is just something they can keep going until they start declining, and then they can actually start giving a shit about the game. Let me just break down the problems with Fortnite right now, and you can think about how long these problems have lingered and if they're going to get fixed. The game is poorly optimized. There's always fucking lag. There's always frame drops. In circles with a lot of people, there's a bunch of lag going on. People are dropping to 30, 45 FPS and they got fucking 1080p's. I've seen people with 2080 Ti's, fucking disgusting ass computers, vile computers that can run anything, and they are dropping to 30 to 45 FPS. Horribly optimized game. The ping. The lag spikes are random and inconsistent. This is due to poorly dedicated servers by Epic's part. This is again another way just to avoid spending money on the game because they feel as if their player base doesn't give a shit and their competitive players aren't worth it. So that's another problem. Balancing. Epic doesn't give a fuck about skill gap. They actually want to make the skill gap smaller so casual players will play more. There's ways to mediate this without fucking their game over and fucking their competitive playlist over, but that would require more money and more management and more risks to take. Implementing ranked would fix this problem, but they don't want to do that. currently because there's no point in it. They're not losing money for not implementing ranked, so why would they do it? You feel me? Their events, the qualifiers they did to actually get into the winter skirmish was a good step in the right direction, but they shouldn't have treated their qualified players like this. And they tried to do this, like I said before, with Fort Mares. They tried to implement a new patch in order to stop turtling, in order to make the gameplay look a little bit more fun. And before it didn't work, but now it did. But look at what cost. I'm making a video talking about how shitty your competitive playlist is, and I know I'm not going to get any views on this video. I'm doing this for me, and I'm doing this for the 20 people that watch my channel. So, like, that's how bad you fucked up. This is all there so Epic can just make a quick buck. Epic Games doesn't care about you. Epic Games doesn't care about Fortnite. Epic Games is going to run their game into the ground unless they start giving a shit. I personally don't see it happening. I don't see this game lasting more than a year, year and a half in the forefront. Of course, it can maintain much longer than that, but it won't be in the forefront with the rate we're going at right now. This wasn't a jokey video. I'm not trying to fuck around. I'm just being sincere and honest. Epic Games needs to get their shit together. That's all I'm gonna say. Peace out. Love you guys.